Rose McGowan is speaking out following Anthony Bourdain's death on Friday. The actress and activist is a close friend to Asia Argento, Bourdain's girlfriend and a fellow Harvey Weinstein accuser. To those considering suicide, please don't. Please call for help because it's a permanent solution to a temporary problem, McGowan, 44, said in an emotional video posted to Twitter. It's not forever. And the world would not be better off without you. Oh, Asia Argento, you've been through so much. Anthony, why? Please call a suicide hotline. This will affect people all over the globe because Bourdain was international. She also included a written message along with the video. Anthony, I am so mad at you. You were so loved. The world is not better without you, she wrote. I have a message for those considering suicide as a solution to a temporary problem. Please call a hotline. Please reach out. Asia needed you, Anthony. We needed you. Please come back. In another tweet, the activist reposted a photo that 42-year-old Argento originally shared on May 30th. Through space and time, Anthony. Your love will find you again, she wrote. Through space and time, Anthony. Your love will find you again. Twitter.com/xpod1vdz8k, Rose McGowan, at Rose McGowan June 8, 2018. Bourdain, an outspoken advocate of the #MeToo movement, appeared on Late Night with Seth Meyers last November and spoke of mistakes he had made in the oftentimes oppressive food world. I came up in a very old, European-based system. Based on a military called the brigade system, and it was largely male, Bourdain revealed. It was frankly pretty brutal and oppressive. It was very, very, very difficult. Bourdain expressed regret at glorifying that very system in his book, Kitchen Confidential, saying he was proud of having been tough enough. I think in some ways I kind of provided unwitting validation for a kind of meathead mentality, Bourdain said. A meathead bro culture that, you know, has not been good, particularly for women. I don't want to think I lowered the level of discourse, but I don't think I helped it. In terms of change within the restaurant industry, Bourdain thought that the time for change had come. I think it's going to have to change. I think it's a lot to ask hearts and minds of fully grown men who have come up in this system, frankly a very oppressive system. It might be too late. But they're going to have to, whether they like it or not, whether their hearts and attitudes have changed or not. They're going to have to contend with this, he said. They're going to have to think about things that they see. You're going to have account for yourself. What did I do at that important moment, you know? What did I say? What kind of a person was I? You're going to have to take responsibility for what you see, not just what you take part in. Bourdain also penned an essay for Medium last December about the #MeToo movement, writing, in these current circumstances, one must pick a side. I stand unhesitatingly and unwaveringly with the women. Not out of virtue, or integrity, or high moral outrage as much as I'd like to say so, but because late in life, I met one extraordinary woman with a particularly awful story to tell, who introduced me to other extraordinary women with equally awful stories. CNN confirmed that 61-year-old Bourdain was found dead of apparent suicide in a French hotel room Friday morning by his friend and fellow chef, Eric Ripert. This comes just days after famed fashion designer Kate Spade took her own life at age 55. If you're someone you know needs help, please call the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline at 1-800-273-TALK, 8255. Related content: Anthony Bourdain. Dead at 61, Chrissy Teigen, Gordon Ramsay, and more stars react. Anthony Bourdain, famed food critic. Dead at 61. Kate Spade's husband Andy speaks out on her death. There was no indication and no warning.